power.
Y'all have to take pictures when it says 420.
The launch abort system, or LAS jettison motor, is now armed. On this flight, the abort motor is inactive because there is no crew on board. Up next is the flight termination system, or FTS, which
I'm gonna record
gives
just
the
so I
Space
don't miss
Force
it.
the ability to destruct the rocket if it goes in the wrong direction.
I just screenshot the recording
Let's listen in for that.
afterwards. Don't leave so soon.
GLS is go for FTS arm.
The flight termination system is now armed. Coming up at 4 minutes and 40 seconds, a big moment. This is where the RS-25 engines and their bleed go to high flow. It's been a little tricky to dial in.
I've actually watched the rocket thing live.
GLS is go for LH2 high flow bleed check.
Are you ready, guys? 10 seconds until 420. You ready?
Good word, we've passed that. The cryo team got the LH2 engine bleed pressure loop dialed in. They are now at the right temperature for launch. Countdown continues.
I recorded.
T-minus 4 minutes, 15 seconds.
So
Up next, GLS fires up the KPUs. These are high-speed turbines which provide pressure to hydraulic pumps that steer the RS-25s.
I'm gonna post it.
Stands for Core Stage Auxiliary Power Unit Start.
Look up a sign that has 420.
GLS is go for core stage APU start.
That now leads to the thrust vector control test at T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That can proceed now, and we will see the engines gimbal at the bottom of the core stage.
I can tell Michael's is ahead of mine.
At T-minus 3 minutes and 10 seconds, you will hear the go for purge sequence 4. That's a helium purge of the 4 core stage engines downstream of the propellant valve, getting the air and moisture out.
Legit COD gameplay. Michael, what is that?
Wait, Michael, send the link.
The thumbnail, oh my gosh.
And in just a few seconds, GLS will close the core stage LOX vent, liquid oxygen. The white vapor cloud caused from the super cold gaseous oxygen condensing the water in the atmosphere will disappear. You see it coming out there now.
They hotboxing.
They hotboxing in the ship.
And there it
right
goes.
now.
It's closed. LOX vent closed. Pressure rising in the core stage LOX tank to flight levels. Coming up
She dripping on
in
God.
15 seconds, look for that thrust vector control actuator test. Engines will gimbal.
Bro, they got 808s on there. Look.
Michael.
And there they go.
Michael, send your
Look the way it moves.
Core stage RS-25 engines gimbaling
Look at the
around,
udders, bro.
testing the
Send
ability
They're so
to steer
plump.
the
Send
rocket
the link
into
to your
space.
channel, Michael. Oh, yeah, you did.
They will
Legit
operate
COD.
9% performance. Each RS-25 throwing
Dude,
down
the
a
udders
half
look so
million pounds of
plump.
thrust.
Oh my God.
All 4, 2 million pounds.
Yours ahead of mine?
All together with the
No, I'm ahead of Michael's by a whole 7 seconds.
GLS go for upper stage. For upper stage.
It's at a minute
power.
56.
Now the upper stage has gone to
Refresh our
internal power.
streams.
So power is
Yeah, I'm at minute 50.
I'm
the
at a
same
minute.
milestone is coming up for the core
I'm at a
stage.
minute 48.
T-minus 1
45
minute and 30
for me.
seconds.
45, yeah.
All right, guys, it's about to launch. It's about. What if the tower moves back and then the ship just like
GLS
falls?
go for core
Falls
stage
over
to
and
internal
just-
power.
The rocket's core stage, which houses the 3 flight
It
computers,
just falls
is
on the
now
NASA
on
building.
battery
On the
power.
building.
So there is no more hold time available because there's no more margin on the batteries. So if we have a hold, we'd have to recycle back to T-minus
Rocket
10
ride.
minutes and recharge those batteries. The count continues. A
Oh,
note
guys,
now,
under a minute.
shortly after liftoff,
I'm excited.
1
Never
minute.
seen the rocket.
shortly
That's
after
exciting.
liftoff, Mission Control
Exciting,
Houston will take control of the rocket, and my colleague, Leah Cheshire, will take over commentary. T-minus 50 seconds and counting. Coming up at T-minus
Damn.
33 seconds, the
Double
GLS
digits,
will hand off
baby.
control to the ALS. This is the autonomous launch sequencer. On board the rocket, it will take over command and control of the
I can
rocket.
hear myself.
But the ALS will check. Make sure there's no holds coming from the ground up until T-minus 2
GLS
seconds.
is go for ALS.
And we are go for
Make
ALS.
sure Kanye West is
The Space Launch System is now counting
Oh
down
shit,
to
30
liftoff
seconds.
of Orion
Oh
on its
shit.
maiden voyage to the moon.
I'm too busy.
They get to
fighting.
5 seconds. They're like, oh guys, we found
The launch
something.
team can no longer cycle the count.
We gotta wait.
The jet.
Sound
with
suppressor
the
water
Oh, dude, look at the
flowing
udders.
under the ML.
I'm excited. Oh,
And here we go.
10.
Hydrogen burn off
Yo!
igniters
Take
initiate.
out the water.
7, 6, 5.
I appear.
Oh, dude, oh my god, dude. I should call her.
3, 2, 1. Boosters and engines. And liftoff
Yo.
of Artemis 1. We rise together back to the moon.
It just
and
explodes. Ka-chow.
All 4 RS-25 engines on the core stage and 2 solid rocket boosters now propelling the vehicle at 128 miles
Bro,
per
I could
hour.
gap that easily. 128. Send it to gap.
Hearing good control on
my
all
mod
14
car on
emission
car,
control
right?
No
system.
way
All
that's only
There's no
boosters
way-
on
there's no way
fire.
that's
I thought it
stock, bro.
I thought it would need to go way
Flight
faster
minus
to
It
break
has to be
First
strong.
milestone will
atmosphere.
be for the vehicle to pass through max Q at about
I'd
1
at least thought it would
minute
go
and
like
9
Mach
seconds
1.
into launch. This is the
128?
greatest
That's so
period of
slow.
atmospheric force on the
DDM.
rocket.
Bro, my Hellcat goes faster than that.
This is traveling 607 miles per hour.
Go record. See what you get.
Bro, that means he's not moderating his stream right now.
8 million pounds of maximum thrust quiet here.
Let's just go in his chat.
Michael likes touching 5-year-old girls.
4 core stage engines throttling down ahead of passing through
I'm
max
so
Q.
cold. My room is so cold.
It's probably because the.
Guys, they're using fart as gas.
No.
We have a new renewable
Now
resource.
1 minute
It is
and
called
21 seconds
fart.
into the flight, traveling at 1,420 miles per hour. The 4 core stage engines are back at maximum thrust.
1,420
Big
miles per
FaceTime.
hour.
Is it actually Michael?
The next major milestone will be for the solid rocket boosters to cut off and jettison at about 2 minutes and 11
Okay, show
seconds
it.
into the flight, so about 30 seconds from now. Again, quiet here
Hanging
in Mission
up.
Control Houston as teams continue monitoring the flight of Artemis 1.
You can actually see. Show us.
We're now 16
Never
miles
mind.
downrange from the launch pad at Kennedy Space
Ran
Center, traveling
away.
over 2,800 miles per hour.
Oh, is it breaking through the atmosphere right there?
Yeah.
1,800 miles
Standing by
per
for
hour.
solid rocket booster jettison and
How do you
shortly
I can get
thereafter.
that.
What does it say?
Is it stock?
It's literally the lady saying. I don't think it's.
Confirmation that the solid
I
rocket
typed I
boosters
was
have
here.
separated these 177
Because I had to declare
boosters.
to absolutely nobody that I was here.
Now
Nobody
the
will
core
ever
stage
see that
continues
message.
to power the flight of Orion. All 4
NASA's gonna look through and
RS-25
be like,
engines firing,
everyone that said I was
traveling
here,
over
they're gonna get on the next ship.
3,400 miles per hour, 46 miles downrange.
Oh, that's.
The
I can
next.
easily build it. This is.
2
Is it
minutes,
pre-recorded?
36
Imagine if it's
seconds into the
pre-recorded.
flight. Here
They
at
got the
nominal
editing
call here
software at the
Mission
bottom right now.
Control
Look.
Houston. We've still got 4 good engines on the core stage. Next up, we'll be looking for the service
Bro,
module fairing to
aimbot
separate.
hacks.
This is 3
She's
15
droning
by
with
15
the
foot
with the
fairing
siege
panels.
drone.
She got the
providing
unlock
structural
tool.
support, protecting the service module. Those will separate at about 3 minutes and 11
They're
seconds
looking
into
for
the
it,
flight,
look,
and very
right
shortly
there.
thereafter will be followed by the launch abort system separation.
Guys, I'm actually on the moon right now. I'm part of the NASA base.
Just over 3 minutes into the flight of Artemis 1, now traveling over 4,000
I'm gonna find a clip of it and then I'm gonna edit just a
miles
Kerbal
downrange.
Space Program failed launch.
We just had confirmation
I
that the
bet somebody
service
will do
module
that. I
fairing
want to
has
get Kerbal
separated.
Space Program. I'm gonna buy that actually. How much is it?
It was
Like
on
a whole
sale a
$20.
while ago. It was like $5. I bought it.
And that the
I'm
launch
gonna
abort
check. I
system
just
It's
checked
alright.
like the legal
fired,
websites.
separating those from Orion as well. For
I
future
think
crew
it's on sale on.
You gotta
Steam now.
actually learn how the rockets work and stuff to have fun.
I could watch a YouTube video. It's just rocket science.
LOL. That dot is me right now, just chilling in the Discord
we
call.
just heard the call for 3-engine press, meaning if
I can
SLS
do
Don't give
were to
AF.
lose an engine at this point in the mission,
Damn,
we could
bro.
still achieve a
So
nominal mission.
long.
We would just have an extended main
Think it's too
engine
big,
cutoff
though.
time. However,
I
we
could
still
fit
have
it in.
4 good engines, all at maximum thrust right now, powering the first flight of Artemis at
Bro, that man fast AF,
5,200
bro.
miles per hour,
He's not even shaking.
148 miles downrange.
Bro, the rocket boosters
That's
are
not the
frozen.
real ship.
They're
Artemis
using the-
launch. It's been 4
the-
minutes since launch.
They're using the iPhone 14 Pro Max action mode.
They're using the
We're 4
Samsung
minutes and
Galaxy
16
Note and
seconds
zooming
into the
all the way
flight of
in.
Artemis
They're using
1.
the IMAX cameras.
So far,
They're
we've
using,
had
seen
they're
those
using
clean
the
TikToks people
action
ascent.
mode.
where they get
We
the
saw
where
the
they get the
solid rocket
Android and they
boosters
zoom it all the
just
way
in
on the
about
moon.
2 minutes and 11
Yeah, I
seconds
did
They
that.
after
zoom
I
it. They
did that on
zoom
my
it
liftoff.
all the way in
dashboard.
on the
Shortly after,
spaceship.
we had the service module panels, fairings
Shit!
separate, as well as the launch abort system. The launch abort system was inert for this
When
flight,
Angel got his phone, he's like, "I
except
got the
to
iPhone
perform
13
this
Pro Max Mini."
separation.
I get a Pro and a Mini. How you get a
Those
Pro and the
4
Mini
core
in the,
stage
or a
engines
Max
will
and a Mini in the
continue
same
to
thing?
fire and
The
power the flight of
iPhone
Artemis 1,
13
now
Mini Pro
traveling over
Max plus
6,800 miles per hour,
extra large
229
SE.
miles downrange.
um
Booster flight
second
controller
generation
reports that the engines
Pro.
are looking good.
Mm.
Our core stage main engine cutoff time is about 8 minutes and 3 seconds. We are now 5 minutes and 11 seconds into the flight, 7,600 launch. This time all at
Stage
How much?
engineers initiated.
656 miles
7,
per hour.
6, 5.
That's light. That's
Boosters
light.
in ignition.
Light work.
And
I easy
beyond.
send it to
Off
Applebee's.
of Artemis.
On the
2, 1.
with my modded car
Boosters
and
in
car
ignition.
X.
3, 2,
It goes 400 in like
boosters in ignition.
60s.
And liftoff of
0.5
Artemis
seconds.
1. We rise together back to the
Yeah,
moon
this shit
and beyond.
so hard.
This thing's slow, bro. It's not even moving.
What the?
Dude, they're
Oh,
hacking
shit.
us. Look.
Bro,
the
scared.
vehicle
Bro, scared. He's shaking
to the
so
flight.
much.
We saw the
This shit
core
really
stage
scared me.
engines, those 4 RS-25 engines.
Bro,
The
the
last
thing's
time
not
those
going
core stage
anywhere. They're
engines flew,
lying.
they were taking space shuttles to orbit, and now with upgraded capabilities, they're launching the future of human spaceflight.
Why she talk so much?
5 minutes and 42 seconds into the mission, we are now traveling 8,800 miles per hour, 345 miles downrange from the launch pad at Kennedy Space Center. Again, we are anticipating core stage main engine cutoff at about 8 minutes and 3 seconds. And about 10 seconds
shit
later,
long
we'll see
AF.
core stage separation, at which point Orion and the interim cryogenic propulsion stage will be flying free. Now traveling
Oh
over
my
10,000 miles
God.
per hour, 6 minutes and
What?
15 seconds into
What
the
is
flight of
that?
Artemis 1, 427 miles downrange first flight. Coming up on 7 minutes since launch today, now traveling over 12,800 miles per hour, 563 miles
Me too.
downrange. Again, still quiet
Sorry.
here in Mission Control, Houston.
Wait.
Man, screw Houston.
Fuck.
But what
As we
on the
prepare for main
on the
engine
cloud?
cutoff, the 4 RS-25 engines are beginning to throttle down.
Bro, they're not even moving, bro. They're standing
Oh.
still. They're doing the mannequin challenge.
I spelled. They said they were going to launch.
30 seconds now
Oh my
until
God,
core
he's hitting the
stage main
gritty.
engine
Oh my God, he's
cutoff.
hitting the
All
gritty.
4 engines continue to throttle down. Now 7 minutes 45 seconds into the flight, traveling over 16,000 miles per hour.
Did y'all listen to my story that I posted? Did y'all listen to
Continuing
it all the
hear
way?
calls here in Mission Control, Houston. We're standing by for core
Oh my
stage
God. I
main engine
open
cutoff.
YouTube and I just see legit COD gameplay. Like, I saw.
Michael, do you see my story? The first thing I posted. Did you watch it? Yeah.
And we have
You
confirmation
hear the
of
very
core
end?
stage main engine cutoff. Orion is now in Earth's orbit. The flight dynamics officer reports that we have a nominal main engine cutoff. And we just
David,
heard the call for core stage
did you watch my
separation.
story
That means Orion and the interim cryogenic
about the
propulsion
update?
stage are now flying free from the core
Well,
stage
watch my story right now.
space
The
launch
first story.
system.
The pink. It
The
has a
next
pink thing
milestone
on
will
it.
be solar array deploy approximately 18 minutes after liftoff. But before Orion stretches its wings, let's check back in with our friends at Kennedy Space
The
Center and hear all
update.
about
Yeah, I saw
what
that
it was
one.
like
That
to
was
hear the
funny.
rocket
At the
roar
very,
off the
because
launch pad.
you can only post
Megan
a
and
minute
Kayla,
stories on
I've gotta hear
Instagram,
all
so I
about
cut
it.
off. But at the very end, it's
Just joining
You
us,
made me
welcome to
racist,
NASA's Kennedy
Obama.
Space Center, where we just watched Artemis 1 launch, our first step towards our next adventure into deep space. As Leah said, I'm NASA's Megan Cruz, and this is NASA astronaut Kayla Barron. And I'm kind of still giddy and speechless. I don't even know how to explain how I'm feeling right now.
I feel the same way. This is the first launch that I've been able to
I
watch in
know.
person, and I've got to say, It was incredible. I was just it took my breath away, and I was tearing up. Just what an
Michael, read your
amazing
chat.
accomplishment for this team, this international team, people who have been dedicating
Shut
their
your
careers
fat
to
ass
getting this
up.
rocket off the ground and taking the first step to getting a crew on that vehicle back to the moon. It was just incredible.
Yeah,
Michael's
this is
just
a moment I
tired.
think
Michael's
that
gonna
we're
get
all gonna
copyright
remember
struck.
where we were when we saw this sort of thing. You know what I mean? And it was great to see again when we entered into terminal count. Everybody here just started cheering. You know, coming out to get a really good view. And boy, I mean, it lit up
No.
the night sky, and it just shook everything around us. Did you feel that? Like in my bones, I felt that.
Oh yeah, I mean, the cool thing is just kind of the delay between what you see and
Yes.
what you hear, because of course the sound travels a little bit slower, and it was just so
Damn.
amazing. The ground shook.
David's a
hear
moderator?
The thrust pushing that
David's
rocket
a
into
mod
space.
lane,
8.8
Michael Lives
million
Matter.
pounds of
And little
thrust.
Yes.
It was incredible. It was
Yeah.
amazing to see here.
Why'd
live
you
in
time me
person.
How
out?
does it compare? So this is your first launch on the
Tom
ground. How does it
Bammy.
compare to your
Make me
launch when
moderator.
you're in the capsule
How do I-
soaring towards space?
How do I appeal
I
my
mean,
ban?
Yeah. How do
Equally
I?
emotional, I think.
Yeah.
We train for
man.
everything, and so when we're in that capsule waiting for launch, we're just running our procedures. You could almost, trick us to say that we're in the simulator, and it wasn't real.
How long
but,
was my
like,
ban for?
in that moment of liftoff, when the thrust builds underneath you, like we saw
Oh,
today,
ban me
it's just hard
now.
not to be overwhelmed by the emotional experience, the
I was just
excitement,
sending
the
good
joy of
vibes
that
and then
moment.
you
It's
banned
incredible.
Yeah,
me.
I think
But-
we can't say it enough. This team really deserves
This video would never
moment.
not
They've
be
been
funny.
working so hard for this moment. When I heard that we got into terminal count, it was I felt a sense of relief and excitement for them that I think everybody here did. You know, we
That
really
probe kinda
wanted
looks
them
like
to
me for real.
succeed. We really wanted to see the launch
Okay.
today. And wow, I will never
I just be
forget
chilling,
this.
minding my
Me
own
neither.
business
It was an incredible experience to be
Get
here
on.
in
to
the
see that
Discord
happen.
called
Yeah,
Chill
was there
AF.
anything that was particularly surprising to you?
No.
Again, this is your first
No,
launch.
didn't
You know,
end
what
it.
were you expecting?
And listen to
No,
Logic.
I think we also had a nighttime
Bro.
launch for our launch, and so I think one thing you underestimate is how much it lights up the night sky.
Yes.
We were able to watch it
Oh, no.
all the way through that trajectory.
Come on,
We were
man,
able
so
to
fat.
see the boosters separate and everything. So it was just an
What
incredible
does it say?
view. It's
This is
amazing
why your
how
gut
much
is probably
you
right
get
over
to
your
see as
desk
the
right
flight
now.
path when it's at night and lighting up the sky.
Yeah, and I don't know if
Kerbal's
you
boarding
noticed
the
this,
shit
but you see
fuck
the
too,
moon
knowing full
here,
damn
well
and
they're
going to
the
crash
in
in my
trajectory
why-
of
this is
the
why your gut
rocket
is holy-
looked like
is on
it
the
was
space bar.
flying towards you. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my god, that's so poetic. It's
At least
so
I have a
beautiful.
girlfriend. Shut up.
I'm so glad we launched today.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like
Michael
Wow.
personally.
Congratulations
under his
to the team.
titties.
It's incredible.
We're gonna head over to Daryl, who was at the launch team. Daryl, you got to count us down through that,
Michael.
through liftoff. I mean, how was that being in the launch control center with them?
Well, Megan, it was something else. I got to tell you, you're looking live
Michael,
inside the
you
firing room where
dance.
Charlie
You
Blackwell
groove.
Thompson is
Look
about
at your
to address
titties move.
our nation after a whole lot of
Keep
hard work
dancing.
and preparation
Keep
to get to
going.
this moment.
What
Let's
are you
stand by
doing?
and listen to her now.
Who's playing BlueStack? Who's on BlueStack?
Com check.
Oh,
Me.
Jacob.
You've been on BlueStacks for almost 3 hours.
Can't hear.
I've been on
Stacks
BlueStacks
more
for
like
3
cum
days straight.
sock.
I had
Can you
BlueStacks
guys
open
hear
for
me?
3 days.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
So it's just an incredible view. It's amazing
I
how
can
much
hear me, but the
Bro, it's not even that big of a deal.
room. You can hear me? Because the guys.
You think I could get Natalie again with the D's nuts joke?
I don't know what he's telling
She's
Oh
so
me.
god, look at this funny video.
Oh my god, Eric.
What Eric send?
Billions of aliens
Look up, Eric.
fucking.
We added you. The Indian kid. You know, you guys know who Daniel Larson is?
Oh, I gotta
Guys.
find your live stream now.
Guys,
He's here.
you guys know who Daniel Larson is?
No.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Can you
Anyways,
guys
he
hear
shoved
me?
a he shoved a
Oh,
toothbrush
there we
up his ass
go.
and stuck it in his mouth.
Oh,
Is he ready for me?
Hey man, I'm still timed out.
David, untime me out.
Well, for once, I might be speechless.
Not even on that. It's like,
Your stream
So
quality
you guys
sucks.
know I have talked a
Michael
lot
doesn't have that good
about
Wi-Fi, that's why.
appreciating the moment that you're in. And we
What
have
Wi-Fi
worked hard
coming
as a
out for
team. You
you,
guys have worked hard as a team for this moment. This is your moment. It is not
Go back to the Discord. Mike, go back to the Discord.
It is not by chance that you are here today. So I want you to look around
What are
at
you
this
typing?
team and know that you have earned it. You have earned your place in the room. You have earned this moment. You have earned your place in history. You were part of a first. Doesn't come along very often.
She's talking to us, guys.
Once in a career, maybe.
Why is
We
this
are all
trending?
part of something incredibly special.
What do you mean,
The
why is this
first
trending? It's the fucking
launch
moon launch.
of
No,
Artemis.
not the moon launch, dumbass. The GIF I sent to the Discord. It's in the trending GIF section.
Because of Crane and shit.
the battlefield.
The first step in returning our country to the moon and on to Mars. Generations to come. So thank you. What you have done today will inspire generations to come. So thank you. Thank you for your resilience. You know, I said at the pre-test briefing, the harder
Omegle
the
dance
climb,
battling
the
everyone.
better the view. We showed the Space Coast tonight. What a beautiful view it is.
Yo,
So congratulations. So we got a couple of traditions here in launch control. And the first one is when you're in the position for the first time, you get a tie cutting. And so I
You said it's already been an hour?
have my launch director scissors. And I'm going to
Damn.
get my
Oh, it has to. No, wait.
It only says 16 minutes.
miles per hour.
Alright, I'm done with it. Oh my, I'm done with the stream. Alright, before you're this. I was recording for 30 minutes, so like.
Now 30 seconds into the flight Artemis 1.
Eyes actually hasn't been.
First
I just know it's
milestone will be
grippy.
for the vehicle to pass the
Okay.
max Q in about 1 minute and 9 seconds into
I just
launch.
know it
This
could
is the
grip my
greatest period
I'm
of
not.
atmospheric force on the rocket.
I just know it could grip my